did so many announcements. I'm pretty proud of myself. Pretty proud. Excuse me. And on a Saturday. Charity Day. Oh yes, yes. Full slide. Roll it. I did so many announcements. I'm pretty proud of myself. Pretty proud. And on a Saturday. That was pretty good. Oh yes, yes. Full slide. Roll it. Pull and slide. Pull and slide. I'm making it harder. Pull slide. Roll. We look like we get all same. And pull and slide. And not street and send it together. Pull and slide. Pull and slide. Rolling. Right, you gotta step, turn. Let's go. Step, turn, kick, down, drop, up, shake it, put it out. On this side, step, turn, kick, down, drop, up, shake it. Seize it, arms out, out, and turn, out, and turn. Yes. Pull and slide. You're a she said, I don't know this one. We don't know. Pull and slide. Right. Pull and slide. Hold it. She said, pull and slide. Come on. You're all right on Monday. Come on. All right, step, turn, kick, down, drop, take it. Knees in, knees out. On this side, step, turn. Come on. Knees in, booty out, back, arms out. Out, and turn. Oh, yeah. Pull and slide. Can you make it quick? No hands for me. Yes. Take it to the whoa. Get up from come on. Look back at it all from my head. Slide. Are y'all good? She riding like a shit. All right. Roll it. Let her ride in the fall. Pull and slide. Hey. Oh. She's the king. I'm working. Roll it. She and slide. Let's go. She y'all better get it. She took that. Say what? Time on your body. Step, turn. Let's go. Kick, down, drop. Swing, feet. Knees in, booty out. Let it time. Kick, down, drop. Out, up, and serve. Out, and serve. Yay, right. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's. Somebody here just got engaged. Where you got Bam. And if you didn't get that live stream, Emily just got engaged. Show that ring up there. Hey, single. Hey, 7, 6. Stop. I can't hear you. Right. Say yes. You gonna put a ring and he did. I told you he did. Come on. Hold. All right. Back. Turn it. Back. Turn it. Yes. Side to side. Arm going up. And he did. Come on. Hey, get there. Now. Down. Down. I need signals. Hey, let me hear you. I need to hear you. What? What? I can't hear you. Come on. Okay. Stay down. Hold it. Yeah, I can get you kind of put a ring on it. Don't. That's it. Just out. All right, slide down slow. Down. Down. All right, come on. Say dance. All right, put your hands up. You better not have a good thing. I'm sorry, sorry that you left me. Say what? I'm sorry, sorry that you left me. All right, here we go. Booty now. It's easy again. Bobby, stop it. That's all again. Again, booty now. It's the my ass. It happens every time. Hold it up on the floor. 3, 2, repeat that. I'm burned down and every time. Step side. Come on, let's sing it. Hello. Say what? Let's just say it is what it is and was what it was. Come on. You need help. Rock it. Again. Rock it. Sorry that you love me. Again. Sorry. Step out. Repeat it. Yes. Yes, it can. Yes, 2, 4. Say what? Let's just say it is what it is. And was what it was. It's easy. Again, you need now. 6 seconds. I see y'all singing it. Let's go. Sorry. It's just too much. It's so bad. I did you dirty little best of you. So sweet, baby. I'm 30. Now you hooked up, though you broke up down. Said you really hurt me. But I said, now you're a virgin. Kisses to my exes. Everybody good? I'm going to put the air on a little bit more. So, well, that's It's a little hot. He said, just a little. He said, little. I got young. Players. Let's go. Players. Just brings up. Come on, stand by. What y'all trying to do? Let me hear you. Somebody go upstairs and magic. Okay, let's go. Look at it. Yes, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. That's the back again. They don't know. They don't know. We're all never doing it. Well, get it. Don't away. It's only way. It was punished. You saying what? It's only what you carry my hurt yourself. You know, the little red blue. Oh, shit. Oh, stop. I'm a dangerous man. Put some money in my. Ballet. I'm in it pretty because I'm really young. Oh, you can fix your face. They don't hold the only. Hey, so, hey, oh, put your. What y'all trying to do? Get the piece out. Get the piece out. Oh, look at it. That came from for the hustlers, gangsters. Today, I'll be alive. I can't breathe. I gotta tell them all. Get it in. First, take your way. Do your business. Take your way. Shut up. Shut up. Jesus. That's the for me. Well, let's go. I'm a dangerous man. All somebody in that. Come on. Come on. Pretty because I'm on the end of it. I can have it. Play a song. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get it out. Get it out. What you trying to do? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You can't get too far. Okay, I'm saying, come on. Let me hold on. Oh, so bad. Oh, everywhere I go, they like, oh, so bad. Oh, everywhere I go, they like, so bad. People graduated in your that's how don't fight the feelings, fight the feelings. Let's go. Come on. Come on. What's your size? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Hello, you good? Good? Yeah, yeah. Let's go. Wow, you first you ain't know they pick it. It's hard, if it's you gonna say you know what it's got. Hair, nails, color, hair. I can survive in the awesome now. But you know they talk it's me. It's what? Some dishes. All right, go right now. Let's go. Yeah, no. I'm in Miami. Should you in Miami go up to a room? It's come on, no, our job, no, your job. Hey, please, don't just sit down. I need Lincoln. Hey, what? Come on, just sit down. Come on, just sit down. This is my D and say no trust in these. I'm a sorry, tell me. Get out. See it, get out. What? No, and then just sit down. Enough. It ain't why. What's in my D and oh my God, so call it dummy. You better not if you go. I got move down, move down. Come on, wow, there, you down. How you with me? Emotion, I'm really glad. Why? Checks, I'm sitting this. Give me 3 shots, I'm ready to. I for checks, I'm ready to spread. It's me, so I gotta go. I'm sending on someday, your body. Victoria, girl, tell me about it. I'm pretty up the city. I'm sitting on the new cross. Tell you, like, but tell you about it. Let her win and let us pour. Cardi brought Cardi Jordan here. Told losers on it. Can't go, it's not important. Hey, I didn't see no competitor. Really can't hit that. Set it dance. Ready to see me. See me with money. These buggy. You know, this blind warm invisible. Can see me at night. But I'm not. Come on. Come on. Look at your daddy. That's so. Lick it. And foot. And you scared. You scared it up. But no, it's enough. Was this in my DM? Say no trust. Come on. Let's go. No, it's let's go. See it. What? If you get it, that's it. Let's go. It's in my DM. Say no trust. I'm up. So you know you're going. No, it's up. Everybody good? She's like, no, girl. Work. To me, I work. See me, do me, that. To me, work. We I'm in the cat, take it down, hold. The editor. Hold, Percy line. That's a debuter. If I dog made a life, you know what? That was you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Take it back. Nobody touched me in the better. See something about that you do. You told me I'm gonna be some better. Oh, you got that girl. You say me up for you for fun. Whatever you was to give me something that I never had. Something that you never seen. Something that I'll never be. Let's go. Wake up and Elena's girl. Spirit, work. Rocket me if you work. Me down. Work. Why you say what? Beg you something, please. Hey, squat down. Bury it on Julie. Don't let me stay in the streets. I will never forget you. I mean, who am I to what's against you? I just hope that it gets to you. I hope that you see this too. I hope that you see it. What can I say? Did you recognize I'm trying, babe? You must heard somebody yelling. Send me a bill, I raised you right. Send me the whole that. Let's go. Oh, you got. When you Oh, just need to slow the motion. Don't get out of stand, I need you. When I see potential, like God said, though, if you wait to see it, I'll feel you. I don't want to rush into it if it's too soon. I know you need to get done. Yeah. Sorry, way less friend. Come on now. I got this trying to oh, yeah. What we do? I spilled out my emotions tonight. I'm sorry. Rolling. How many more shots until you're rolling? Face to face. You pick the time and the place. You spend some time away. Now you need what? It's a heat. It's a you better say what? Everybody good? Girl, it's ass me up. I don't want to be saved. He look the glow. Quick, get my name tatted. Killing work. Don't know he killed. I heard that main team. Full when it's time. Eat, I be his main thing. I see. New York Fashion Week, Tommy Hill, Jenny, Tess, stay down, you can yell at me, they say, man, say he faithful, I still got it through. Just in case you can't lie, I used to sit on the dick my whole ass 300, 6 days in the trip. Don't play with me on none of them. Freaking, I'm here for you. Boy, no coon. I don't have treated like the smack your mouth. Wait. Yeah, that's me. So I talk how stapler. Look like great by he don't want to be saved, don't save him. That is not my claim. I treat his Kelsey's hated. White boy wasted chin table. He don't want to be kept, don't keep him. He don't want to pay it in. Don't keep him. I don't give a real love me like you come to me. ADSTC. I used to want to be besties. You can get your weight top like if I don't need insurance because can't break me, petty. When I'm coming like pretty young mother, you know my chicken show daddy. That teeth. It looks like a discount move. Yeah, I'm a female type, stepping on. I'm showing my the whole city of PIMP. I be right on me. She don't want to know. It's the layout. I ain't made I get the bank and I change destination. These are be crazy. How I'm a dog too. If you don't want to be saved, don't save us. That's not my thing. That's me, Miss Kelsey saying. White boy wasted chin and save us. I don't want to be saved, don't save me. For everybody, don't play me. Trying to tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy, I'm not your baby. You know, I say don't save him. That is not my don't claim him. I tell me Miss Kelsey shady. White boy wasted chin. Yes, he don't want to be kept, don't keep. He don't want to pay for him, don't keep. I don't give a fuck. I'm a nigga. Fuck me like Justin Bieber. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Get up, 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 let go. Man, don't want to be sweet. Oh, be careful. We got a little bit of everything this morning. Yes, a little bit of everything. Never to the heart. I'm not still not like yours. Strawberries and something. Thank you. That's good. Oh, it's another piece of stuff. Yeah, I want to. So don't stay out. Yeah. I'm actually in the first. I mean, it's never tell me thank you. I need to it's you got me feeling like I'll be so don't stay yeah. Golly. How y'all feeling? Woo! Y'all good? Cowboy Carter? Time to strike a magic. Line up this choo-choo. Everybody, one, you ain't gonna find your hands are steady and you're sleeping tight. I need you time. Your heart's a stone. I don't see that. One, good. One, you ain't gonna find your hands are steady and you're sleeping tight. I need you time. Your heart's a stone. I don't want that. I can't let go. Say what? Amen. It's on me now. You won't be dead. You stole me. I made it once. I can be you now. Say what? Just tell me now. Tell me how. Do that again. Stop the magic. Line up this choo-choo. Everybody, one, you ain't gonna find your hands are steady and you're sleeping tight. I need you time. To stone. I don't want now. I can't let go. Say what? Amen. It's on me now. You won't be dead. You stole it from me. I made it once. I can be you now. Say what? Just tell me now. Tell me how. Y'all good? Are y'all good? Come on. Pop it out. She got the load up, and then got that load out. Don't act like you're no. Giddy up, giddy up, get it out. Oh, baby, and go. Giddy up, giddy up. Back outside. Giddy up, giddy up. The sun goes down. Oh, body out. Feel the iron me like oh. You may want to hang me down. It's a time. Every time I ride it, every time I ride it, I feel so good. I'm driving. I know it's okay. I'm fine. Yes, it's outside. Every time I ride it, every time I ride it. I don't have to sit up in the sun. I got it. It's gonna talk about it. I got pretty. So I ain't like one time. Give me some love. I'm not so she with the fun. So long, we don't remember my name. Stop. See, no stop now. Make your fun. I was gonna get away. I was gonna get away. Sexy and I'm going. It's way to show you. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm going. Keep it up. You were the dance. Every time I ride it, every time I ride it, I get so better. I know it's okay. I'm gonna hide it. I don't like ride. I'm such a tease. Did you get to the mountain? This way. Just so you cry. You guys stay there. To cry. I love to cry. I love to cry. She got that water. Man got that water. Don't have that no. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Oh, baby, and go. We are halfway done. How y'all feeling? Right. All right, your option, your choice. Oh, y'all, y'all want arms or booty? Okay, booty. You don't need any weights then. All right. We're just gonna do out for 4. Try to keep your leg off the floor if you can. So instead of kicking back, I want you to kick out to an angle. Yes, out. So this is back. I want you to kick out. Do you see the difference? Kick out. All right. You're doing that the whole time. But switch legs. You don't want a lopsided booty. Okay. So we're going to switch sides. All right. Unless we want to make that a new trend. We can make that a new trend. If y'all want. Oh, man. Oh, man. Right. Hey, look at that girl right there. She made me say, say what? Your voice side. Your voice side. She's getting ready, but she already ready. Sports is great. It's just like it's a perfect site that you can just on get that right. Like city and just make the stuff. Oh. Right, I told you he was gonna be a killer. I didn't know. I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I didn't lie. I didn't say it. Oh, oh, oh. But no, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. I know what you're doing. Ruin it. Ruin it. Ruin it. Ruin it. That's not. You can't have a lopsided butt. You got to finish it. You got to finish it. Oh my God. Say, oh, oh. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Don't wish it in her back. It's kind of weird. It's kind of good. I think I like it. Girl, she's tired. And tighter. I never seen a girl shake. That was what I sit back and watch. She don't do she got done. She makes she step in there. She's like, you don't die. Just do your get up, you don't die. She says, perfect. Shawty got move okay. Here we go, everybody. Oh, they kind of spent it around. I was kind of let it go. If you all be this kind of crazy, he took my foot there and watch me jump around. I'm with it, and then we just was so it's just kind of sit about it. I was caught. I've been out the blue. I've been on the blue. That's why I'm big cool. Everybody. Makes sense. I'll be back. Oh, you got. Every, oh, you got. You don't win. Every, Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good people. Go ahead. Shouty got boo. How are y'all feeling? Good? No? All right, this is the one. Well, it will play. Come on now. Don't. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm so sorry, y'all. Well, it looks like we're not gonna be. So we're good. We're good. All right. Well, come on now. Why? Why do you want to do this to me? Sorry, I touched my phone. Okay, never mind. Going. I was gonna do another. It's just need a one little break. Take it out. Wow. Take it right. Sorry, Bella. Okay. It's hard out here. Come on. Okay, try to do it again, bro. Out there. Yeah. Turn it. 2, 3, 4. She don't need a dance move. Oh, good Lord. I ain't changing for shit. Tell my mind. Oh, Lord. Gotta bring it free. It comes to some free. Tell me, oh my. Because it's all so faithful. But it's nice, girl, when it kicks out the door. You ain't got me late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my. Good Lord. Pick it out. Someone put me in the house. Woo. So I one shot, two shot, six shot, four, finish it. She started fishing you full on she your you open the door I just so all the shine I love one Still written my face. All right, y'all. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you something. This is a full participation. I know you're tired. I know. I'm about to die. Okay? But we have about 12, 13 minutes left. Okay? I need everybody right now. Get as low as you can in your squat right now. Low as you can in your squat. Just low. Just get low as you can. As low as you can. I need you to stand there. Now I need you to push yourself, get a little bit lower. I don't care how much lower. Lower. Okay, you can stand up. So that was a mental game. You think that was the lowest that you could get the first time. And so you pushed yourself to your fullest and you got a little bit lower. Yes? You don't know what you're capable of until you push yourself out of your comfort zone and push yourself. Yes? Now, we're going to do the rest of this class with that mindset. Yes? We know you're tired. I'm tired, but we got this. Yes? All right, let's do this. Woo! Okay. Oh, oh, oh. So let me see how late it is. Listen. Pick it up. Pick it up. Let's go. Walk up in the plane. Come on. I be on my hey, what? It's number two. I put on the spot. Come on. Different challenge. Shit. We are not the same. I bring smelly. Bill, over. Bill. She's not in my mouth. I might go shoot. Bill, over. Bill. See. Go ahead, let it slide. Yes, not stay wig. Till I see that cat. Lambo on the blue, looking like a 3, 2, 1, hey, what? Be no other one. What? Go it back. One up. Go. There. Go it back. Go it back. Give it back. Go it back. Go it left. Right. Hey. Up. Out. Up. Out. Go it back. 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 Do the right. Repeat. Repeat the whole thing. Money. On my then we'll be the like being in the split. So we want to reach I'm up on that. Yeah, he for that. But he cannot be big. Let's see if I call me and see it. I don't say them to do it. Watch me flip reverse it. Reverse. They still do it with the purses. Man, I tap in the shoes just to match the person. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You got it. Sure, the whole price. Come on, Barry. Go ahead. Good. Watch me what? Do that. Watch me. Do that. Go ahead, what? Do that. Watch me. Do that. Go ahead. Go ahead, back. Go ahead, back. Go ahead, back. Watch me. Do that. Do that. Do that. Shut. Let's make the own. Dominic can do what I do. So many people made. And I could put them all. Man, I could be unique. Better wake up with your feet. I did records for tweet. Before y'all can eat with tweet. Y'all sweet. But not before you can speak. I'm like, let me everyone let me compete. Need a PJ when I'm taking flight. Get your review when your rate is right. Mr. Still got a little control. Every night still leaving. Do it, Dad. Do it, Dad. Cut up. Do it, up. Do it, Dad. Do it. Say what? Do it. Do what? Do it. Do it. Do it. What do you want? Do it. Do it, Dad. Do it. Do it, Dad. Do it. Do it, Dad. Do it. What do you want? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Bunch of bunch of bunch of bunch of. We got one more. Counting this one. Let's do that one more. I'll show you, but I ain't no killer baby. I ain't no killer baby. They love me, try like it's killer baby. The thing about the way is, and you know what's yeah, I'm actually good. Young Zay, ACK, A Ringo, Suave, Young MPK, speaking at A South, but not about the black, to be black. I'm not heard thought about your way, but they lied about your way, going dumb, they lied about your way. To where see the next line. Next line will have Peter's great. I'm vanilla baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer baby. I'm still a baby. It loves me. It's still a baby. The thing about the party is that yeah, I mean, Young MISSILNARY, be sharp like Markwise. She's in my heart. Then she got archived like keep short with a more back. Yeah, right. Right, left, right. Take it back. Face up. Okay. Other girls been waiting on things. Great thing. Hey, look, if you can't go, man, you got a butt. Like, his head. Like, it's sweet. You can your feet stand dance. And other guys in the back waiting on the next track. Cut your boy a little slack. Jack. I'm vanilla baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer baby. 28 telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like still a baby. The thing about the boy is yeah, I'm what you get. You have everything you need. It's like ice cream. You have everything you need. Last one, we're done. Evidence, yes? Y'all made it through, yes? Don't forgive yourselves around the applause. I need to be to make it so forever. Probably anything that together. But that's only when I can wish you better. Good, but we still good. Take it out. I realize that I can be around. Start getting honest with each other. I'll be happy for you when you find it out. Take it out. I won't know it be like this. Usually my answers to him. But this is different. Cause we didn't got told them now that you with me. Ain't no way we gon' forget that. Your family, loving like a family. You know where you stand with me. So when they say what? Right, all stop. Can't stand. You always been a real one. That though we ain't together, with real love. And we still love. I ain't waiting forever. Only everything that's together. I ain't to me that but we still love. I realize that I can be your love. Be happy for you when you feel it. To be honest, all the stuff that he does, but don't be yelling. They don't go God and open up you up for the line. Don't bother me, I'm not the boy, don't be drama. It didn't work, but he's got another. I wish you peace, I wish you blessings and good sleep. Find a girl of your dreams, cause I sleep well at night, knowing the things right, long time. Steady, oh, things come to an end. That's just what I from the life again. I ain't really make it to forever. I ain't together. Told me that I'm gonna get you right. But we still got. Come on. I realize that I can be your love. Let's just keep it honest with each other. I'm waiting before you in the ground. I'm waiting good. We still. No matter what, I want to see you happy. Yeah. It didn't work out, but that don't mean you should have taken it. We enjoyed the 5-star meals, but you was with me for the disaster facts. Holding me back from the start. I used to be broke, I was ashy. I heavy then tired of not. That's how life go. You always just say that I'm like blow. That weekend I pay for your life, bro. I know the person you is. That's why I still want to be friends. If you want to open up a salon, I still up there for the wigs. And I help with the leads. You know, I ain't never been cheating. Relationships don't always last, but let's not try to be too. I come from time to time to have you grab them sheets. And see if you want to. I'm just playing, but I start smacking your teeth. Just kidding. Let's get it. Be happy for you. You. Amazing, y'all. Y'all, look at someone, find someone in this room you do not know and tell them amazing job right now. Someone you do not. Okay, and then next on the list here. All right, guys, let's warm up. Nothing to memorize. Just grab onto your bar with 2 hands and follow me. Let's get these legs and bodies moving. I'm gonna start first, and we'll take down the clean. And get clean. And we stretch. Where we pull up. To make sure the hips are right on top of your heels. Make sure that head is back on top of the hips. Avoiding the urge to lean forward. Press the hips front. And stretch. And again, and stretch. One more. We'll just warm up the feet a little bit. Press through the arches, stretch the big toes. Rest. One more bleed, rolling through the feet. Stretch the big toes. And but I would stay here for just a moment. Imagine the inner thighs can touch each other. They won't reach, but imagine that they can squeeze in. Imagine the base of the pelvis pull up all the way to your rib cage. And that the rib cage can settle down all the way to the base of the pelvis, pulling towards each other. Now keeping that sensation, and imagine that you zip the legs from the top to the bottom to lower down from your belly button. Zip the legs from top to bottom. Well, now imagine you don't separate and we lift up. Again, imagining you have one leg, of course they will separate, but you imagine they stay together. Welcome, Jan. Happy Sunday. And zip the legs to lower down. Keep the feeling of the ribcage pushing down and the pelvis pulling up, connecting the two together. That's it. We'll hold for a moment. Now imagine the 2 points on the backs of the shoulders. coming together to open the front of the chest. Right where your head sits on your neck, that's where the back of the throat meets your ears, right where your head sits on your neck. We're lifting that out to the ceiling. The chest open, the head high, the pelvis up, the pressing down. Now press all the toes down to the floor like roots of a tree. And one more, the opposite. We feel the knee come all the way to the hip bone, pulling the knee up, pressing the toes down, base of the pelvis up, rib cage down, shoulders open, head lifting high. We hold all of that as we elevate. Base of the pelvis up, ribs down, toes spreading to the floor like roots of a tree, knees pulling up to the hips, head high. And try to let go for a moment. Continuing to body scan the pelvis, ribs, shoulders, head, toes, knees, over and over again. And gently take the bar. Imagine your head can stay exactly where it is, and your spine only got longer for your heels to reach the floor. Beautiful, Megan. That's it, Linda. And release into a plie. Keep the base of the pelvis up and the ribs pushing down. And stretch. So we're going to get into some single leg steps. So scoot a little to the side. So when you try to side, you're not kicking your bar. And we'll start. Again, body scan, toes down, knees up, pelvis up, ribs down, chest wide, head high. And we're going to press down onto the floor and rib demi point, heel as high as possible. And let's walk the toes to the point. Keeping the pelvis tucked, the belly button rolling up, the ribs pushing down, the chest open, the head high. And now imagine that you reach the toe longer into the floor. Your hips go over the standing leg, and you think that your foot extends beyond the floor, reaching out. And carry to the front. Good. Now we work the turn out, turn in. And turn out. That's it. As you find this, and make sure your hips sit right next to each other so the body doesn't turn. Pull the hip back. Yes, so the top you find is very small. And turn in one more time. And flex. And turn out. That's it. You try to keep the chest open and head high, the base of the pelvis up, the ribs pressing down, standing toes on the floor, kneecap rolling up. And one. Close in the first. And other leg. We'll go to the front first. Let's go to the front. And here we'll take a quick flex. And joins. That's it. Turning. And turning out. Heel goes up. Calf goes towards the side of the room. Hips stay right next to each other. Base of the pelvis up. Ribs pressing down. Shoulders wide. Head high. And we close back into the first. Good. Now we're going to alternate legs to front. Pressing one leg front. Chest stays open. And we close. Pressing down to the floor. Tongue in front. And close. And to the front. Pelvis stays exactly in one place. Only the legs move. And close. Good. Check the elbows aren't wiggling around. It's very strong. So your back is very strong and supported to the front. And close. Liam. And stretch. Now we get to the side. And reflex. Welcome to Ariel. Happy Sunday. And turn it. So your toes look at the front, your heel looks at the back. Now the opposite, turn out. So the heel looks down and the toes look up. And turn in. That's it. Stay in the flex. You can really check where those toes are pointing. And turn out. Keep the chest wide. Keep the head high. Keep the pelvis forward on top of the foot. Base of the pelvis up. Ribs down. And stretch to the tongue. Kneecap tries to touch the hip while the toes reach further away. Can you hold this pose? Check the pelvis, check the ribs, check the shoulders, check the head. Kneecap tries to touch the hip, toes reach away. Take the bar, lower to second position. And take a quick glance down. Make sure your heels are actually next to each other and not one in front of the other. And other side through demi points and taunting. That's it. And the pose. And flex. Check the belly button, pulling up the reps, pushing down. The chest is wide, the head is high. Standing toes push to the floor. Then we turn in. Toes face front, heel face back. And turn out. Toes face the ceiling, heel faces the floor. Again, turn in. Turn out. And kneecap tries to touch your hip. Toes will reach further from you. Base of the pelvis lifts, rib pushes down, chest is wide, head is high. Let you hold this pose. That's it, yes. Keep checking the body. Pelvis up, ribs down, shoulders wide, head high. Taking the bar through the second. Pause here for a moment and demi-plie. And stretch. Again, demi-plie. Check the base of the pelvis is lifted, the ribs are pushing down, the head is high. And from here all the way to relevant. Kneecaps starting to touch the hips. Almost pressing down to the floor. Shoulders stay wide. Not so far down that they tip you back. Getting more open, wide, diagonally open and down. Sloping shoulders. Yes, thank you, beautiful. And we lower down. And go to the pelvis to the back. And drop you to the back. Find the pelvis, base of the pelvis lifts, pulling up, trying to close the distance between your ribs and your pelvis in the front. And flex. That's it. And turn your leg in so your toes look at the floor. Feel how that squares your hips off nicely. Now we try to keep the hips there and rotate the leg in the socket, making sure the elbows stay chill, the shoulders stay wide, the head stays high. And again, turn in. And turn out. That's it. Empty the toe and do the side of the big toenail on the floor, flipping that foot all the way over. Base of the pelvis lift, ribs down, chest wide, and hold this pose. So refining each line, imagine your knee continues thrusting more and more over your body. Inner thighs rolling together. Beautiful, Laura. And take the bar and be close. Good. Other place. Pull back, pulling out the base of the pelvis. Ears down. That's good. Back to the back. Change shape. Try to pull up under in one of the most challenging positions we have in ballet is getting this pelvis into place. Yes. And you flex. Turn and let the foot look at the floor. And turn out. Watch this elbow here, Megan. Elbow down so that side of your back is working. Good. And turn in. And turn out. So think about your heel. How far away from your pin your heel goes so that leg straightens behind you. Good. That's the video. See if you can press it over just a little more. Beautiful. Into the points. And now tucking the pelvis, closing the distance between ribs and the pelvis in the front. Chest is wide, head is high. And we try to hug this pose. That's it. In your mind's eye, check the back knee. Is it straight? Check the back foot. Is it fully folded over so the top of the toenails on the ground? Check the chest. The head. And close back into the first. All right, check out the legs. We're gonna get those legs moving just a little higher. We'll do some fondies, some rotires. So we begin with trying to climb into our fifth position. No easy task, as I'm sure you know by now in your ballet journey. So we're starting the tendu side. This hip really high up, not thinking that you're down below, but that you're pushing this hip as high as possible up onto that foot. And now we rotation up to the front and flex and try to cross and open. Cross and open. Now as you cross, it's going to want to turn in. You try your best not to let it. You try to keep that heel front high. Cross and cross. As it, yes, the hips also want to turn, but you want to keep them exactly where they are. Cross.
Good. And press and hold. Think about how straight that leg can be, how high this hip can be. And we try to squeeze the legs closed. And again to the flicks. And check the elbows, check the shoulders, check the head, and we squeeze. And again, as you squeeze, don't let the hips push away from you. Your back hip climbs up to meet the front hip. You gotta climb up into your big position and lifting up, 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 and over the hips. That's it. And again to the flex. Up to meet the leg as you try to close. Last one. And up. That's it. And now we pick up through deck point to put up the eight. Again, this hip as high up as possible. And this knee as if we're doing a clamshell on the ground, as if you have a wall behind you, you're trying to push open with your knee, pressing back. Rather than in opposition, your heel tries to leave your body, not letting your heel be on top of your toes, but trying to put your heel in the front of your toes while you're pressing the knee back. Good. Now double check the pelvis, pulling up, and the ribs pushing down, bending the body in the front so the back can be long. Think about the energy coming up and back. Draw the foot up. Heel is coming forward, knee is going back. Base of the pelvis lifting up, chest is down, shoulders are wide, head is high, not the front of the head, but the back of the head. Could you hold this pose? Standing toes are like roots of a tree, pressing down. Take the bar, slide back to good FBA. And all is sequence, change legs. A relief off that leg for a moment and to the front. Flex, cross, and open, cross, and open. Good. Watch for this jam. As the you come across, don't let your toe turn up. Cross. And cross. Yeah, slow it down, Jan, so you have time to think. Not this way. But crossing with the toes down and the heel up. That's it. And cross. The slower you do this, the harder it is. And cross. Yes, and cross and hold. And now we try to squeeze. That's if you want to think your back hip comes up, 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 up to meet the front. And lift. And squeeze. And reaching forward, toes down, heel up. And we cross. Last one. And close. So we're pressing forward, shoulders are down, ribs are down, pelvis is up. And you pick up to the foot at the end. Knee is back, heel is front off of your leg. And up to the rotator. Again, try to make sure your heel is front off of your leg. As it standing toes pressing down, down into the floor. Shoulders pulling down. Did you hold this pose? Yes, I know it's tough to hold this one. Toes pressing down, pelvis, ribs, all the cues. And back down. And on your side. And then we're gonna try to slide right in the fist. So through the dummy, as you slide, keep your heel front. Don't let it turn in. Heel goes front, slice across as far as you can. Good. Now your palm hips, especially to the side. Put at the end. Then your standing knee goes back towards the toes. And separate to attitude. Check your pelvis, check your pelvis, and split the leg. Again, right back down to that same spot. Put at the end. Heel is forward up. Again. As you know, the all is called your attitude. All right, let's begin. We've got a little bit of the hips and a lot of the inner thighs tonight. So if you need blocks for under your legs or you want to sit on a pillow, that can really improve the situation here. If you're super tight or if this is really uncomfortable, let me turn that knob down a notch. You can also play with the size of the butterfly to see what feels good where you want to work. And let's just start trying to lift one hip off the floor and then the other hip, just kind of moving side and side. Getting a feel for if one side feels really sticky or one feels a little bit better. You might feel on one side if the outside of the hip remove the situation here. If you're super tight or if this is really uncomfortable, let me turn that knob down a notch. You can also play with the size of the butterfly to see what feels good where you want to work. And let's just start trying to lift one hip off the floor and then the other hip, just kind of moving side and side. Getting a feel for if one side feels really sticky or one feels a little bit better. You might feel on one side if the outside of the hip or the IT band particularly complaining as you flop over that side. And let's settle back. Even on both hips. And let's stretch one leg out and flex that foot. So I'm trying to get that leg right out your nose and this one out beyond your shoulder. Okay, let's do the opposite. Leg in, other one straight out, turn it out, flex the foot. This one right out your nose, the other one out the side of your shoulder. Last leg. Get back to the first side, flex the foot. Leg out to the side. We have blocks working those to support you. We're going to try to lift up and over this whole situation. Yes, you might feel this in the outside of the calf. You might feel this in the outside of the hip. Either hip, might feel it in your lower back. Many places you could feel this. Let's try to find our way over. Your nose is looking straight down at your ankle, not down between your legs, but try to go right down this one leg. The other one out to the side. Good. And let's take a little ankle circle here. Yes, we're allowed foot to sickle for a moment. In fact, it might feel like a more intense stretch in that moment when you let it sickle. Yeah, because you feel the outside of that ankle as well. Go ahead and let the foot go neutral. And we're going to again breathe over this leg. Good. So much of stretching is this like relaxation. Just giving your muscles permission to stop holding you up. Giving your body permission to just exist in this shape. Mind muscle connection is so powerful when it comes to stretching. Trying to connect with the hips. Especially if you had a stressful week, the hips tend to take the brunt of that and tighten up. Let them go. Or just chill here, be in this spot. So can you reach a little farther? Find a new edge of discomfort. And breathe here. And back up. Good. Let's switch to the other foot. Starting with a flex. And we reach forward. Up and over the leg. And then we start. Good, try just do with the ankle, leave the knee facing to the side and just move the ankle. Go ahead and pause the foot and let's reach over the leg. And just begin our breath. Reaching over the foot. Try to feel into the areas that you feel the most stuck. Don't avoid them with your brain. Don't try to tune out the pain. You want to tune into the pain. You want to tune into where you feel it. You want to be with that pain. You want to tell them pain it can relax. Imagine it getting bigger, rounder, softer. And your lips relax. Your eyes. Forehead relax. And let's go a little further down so you can find a new edge of discomfort. Relax into this, allowing your body to be here in this shape. The legs out. Begin walking forward. Not too far, about halfway down to where you want to work. And let's take a circle of the ankle. Sometimes it can just help you identify some particularly sticky spots. Sometimes you don't feel anything, but sometimes those ankles are actually carrying a bit of tension around the hips. Ankle and hips are very connected. For example, if you sprain your ankle, you often get this very hip. They're very, very connected. The strength of the hip affects your ankles greatly. You circle the ankles. Feel movement in the hips as the ankles move. Let your ankles be neutral. If you can't beat those legs, a quick little wiggle. Let the knees relax a little bit. That's kind of fun, right? That's kind of fun. Kind of tough. Get those legs to wiggle in this stretched position. And we're going to reach out over the legs. You can use blocks here underneath your arms or underneath your face to make this more comfortable. Comfortable in the discomfort. I don't want your legs to be comfortable, but your back and your body. Find an edge where you're like, that's an edge. That's about the edge of where I want to go. And let's breathe there. You can touch your legs. You can touch where you feel it, but don't let the tension release. Stay with it. Just imagining yourself, you bigger than the stretch, bigger than the painful sensations. Allowing your breath to encompass your body like a wave. Ride that wave further and further down to the ground. The breath coming up and over the back of the head. One more big breath in. And exhale. See if you can find a new edge. Deeper, deeper, deeper. The edge of the hips, the inner thighs, down your hamstrings. Move on forward backward. Let's fold the legs. You can use your hands to support that bend. Coming back in. Let it sit into a butterfly for a moment. Week over week, I always ask if you like the butterfly or the inside stretch better. If you're one where this feels like more of a hip release, then do this stretch. If you're one where the butterfly feels like the release, then do this stretch. All right, either way, whichever one you feel is how you release your hips. Either you're here, rocking side to side with the legs, or here, letting the hips go. Yeah, just a few breaths here. Choose what your hips need. Everybody's hips need a little something different. 2 more breaths. And coming back. And we finish. All right, dancers, nice work today. I hope your legs and your hips are feeling super great. I hope that you had some fun and a little bit of relaxation in your day and week. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Great to see you.
All right. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, we're gonna call it. Yep. Did about an hour and a half. That last bit was more for like flexibility conditioning for ballet, so it's hard. Like there's the regular person who's like here that could probably try to start where I'm, at the beginning. And then there's somebody like me that's like down here with mobility, and it makes it just that much harder, even though I have like athleticism and experience. My mobility is just makes ballet so difficult. Whereas somebody else, it'd just be more of a strength thing, right? Because they have the mobility, they just got to build the strength. I'm like opposite. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. So yeah, I feel good. So I don't feel exhausted. That's a good thing. And yeah, we'll just get back at it tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Bye.